Hey, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Stephen Davidson here. It's shave video. I've got 3 days worth of beard growth, so let's get started. I'm going to prep my face off camera with the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements tube. This is version 1.0. It's the mentholated version. I've had my usual suspect soaking while I was showering. That would be the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Starcraft's Roswell synthetic brush, 24mm knot. I'm going to go with the leaf, and I've got these in here. I went through my blade journal, or logbook if you will, and I noticed that these wasn't in my old one, and they're not in my new one either, so I'm going to try these in the leaf today. These are the last ones I got, and if I don't like them, I'll back up a putt and go get my Rockwell. And the star of today's party, I've been craving it for the last 3 or 4 days, really bad, something fierce, and that would be Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements C.a.D. This is the canned Barbasol scent, original Barbasol scent right here on steroids. I think Douglas does their version better than they do, so that tells me a lot. And I'm going to finish it off with the best aftershave product ever, and that would be the matching Star Aftershave Jelly, mentholated. Guys, this is the best aftershave product ever. I mean, it cools razor burn, it moisturizes your skin. It's excellent, excellent, excellent. I just happen to have this in C.a.D scent. When I come back, I'll be fully prepped and ready to go. So stand by, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Whoa, yogurt anyone? Check it out. That tube menthol is really kicking in, which is a good thing. Alright, I've been tagged by Mr. Eric Latta over at Adventures in Wet Shaving to tell the story of how I got started in wet shaving. So while I'm shaving, I'm going to do that. Ooh, nice. My old barber shop had closed up. The guy that ran it and bought it from another guy went to driving a truck or an 18-wheeler for a living. So he went ahead and sold it, and somebody else bought it, reopened it up, and I didn't go there for a long time, for a while. The place where I was going was having some legal issues, and I will say that much. She herself wasn't having any legal issues, but her niece was. So to make a long story short, I went in there when they reopened back to my old one, and I got a nice haircut. Finally got it the way I wanted it at that time. And then he folds down the barber's bed and puts a sheet of white tissue paper like stuff on the back of my neck, right around the barber's bed, and pulls it down on the back of my neck. Then he goes down to this little, looked like a toaster oven, a small one of those little small toaster ovens, and he pulls out a hot towel, a cotton terry towel, fresh, hot. I still get that to this day. He puts it on the back of his neck, on the back of my neck, and holds it up to my sideburns. And he holds it there for a couple minutes. I'm like, whoa. That got my attention. It felt real good. And the next thing I know, he walks over to an old favorite of mine that I used to use, and that would be the Conair hot lather machine. And I'll be darned if I didn't do real fantastic. Let me rinse off and I'll continue. Dang. Damn, there's some killer blades in the leaf. So he puts that hot lather on the back of my neck. And he whips out this Persona shavette that uses those miniature Persona injector blades. It's his actual shavette. And he shaved the back of my neck and my sideburns. And at that time I was still using a cartridge. And the next thing I know, BBS on the back of my neck, and this top of the sideburns down about 1/4 of an inch, and it stayed that way for days. I'm like, So you fast forward, and I keep going there, and I still go to this day. He doesn't do the sideburns anymore like he used to. He does he can do a full-blown face shave if you wanted to, but I think it's like $3 extra or something like that. I'd have to check to be sure. And let me tell you, that got my gears to going. I'm also going to process this twice. I'm trying something out with my video editing software. I put the Arcsoft back on the computer again, so it don't take all day to upload. And I was told that I would be better suited to take down my, they said there was nothing wrong with them or anything, YouTube didn't, but to take down my Sniper Elite video game footage and just start a separate channel for that. They don't consider that people in blogs, which is fine. I'm thinking about doing that too. But anyhow, back to my story here. The last Gillette Fusion I bought was around, before here recently, for travel, was around about the last or third week, not even the third week of January. I'd gotten the big 12 pack from Sam's Club for Christmas that year. And the last one was a dud. So I go in, it's the last week of January, to get more blades. And when I seen how much them things was, I said, man, not good. Across the grain from the ears towards the nose. But anyhow, I got in this really long line at Walmart. Some old man decides to complain that his coffee went up 50 cents. I was aggravated to no end. Then it hit me. You just had an epic shave for the first time not long ago at your old barbershop. Maybe you ought to go online and see what you can find. So I went online and I found a place called West Coast Shaving Supplies. So, And I ordered the Weishi Twist to Open 9306G, which was chrome and stainless. It's kind of like the Vanderhagen razor you see in Walmart. You used to not even see that. And I also ordered Parasso Green, Taylorville Bond Street, Sensitive Skin, and I also ordered my infamous soap killing brush, which I still have. I've not used it for a while now because it tends to absorb lather and you have to re-lather, and that would be my Omega 10049 professional bore. I got it from Italian Barber, aka Razor Rock, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to go back to my early blog and look. Somebody suggested I started a blog, and that's how I got started. The very same day I got the shipping notification, which is that my order from West Coast and Italian Barber had shipped. Rick Harrison of Pawn Stars done the Micro Touch 1 Ultra commercial. Oh, good grief. And that pretty much got my stuff started. That was February, first week of February 2014. So this coming February will make 6 years of me wet shaving. The first cream I saw go bye-bye was Coats. That was Casey Maggard's favorite cream. Not too many people carry it now, and it's hard to get, and what little bit there's left, sadly, is kind of expensive no more than you get, but it's a really good solid cream. Let's see. Safety razor wise, all we had to choose one from was either an Edwin Jagger, D89, several variations with a different handle, same head. The Mula had a few. Icon, Mercor. I was told by somebody in Germany that it was pronounced Mercor, not Mercur. Geo Fat Boy was also another supplier, and that was about it. Douglas Smythe was selling soaps and hadn't merged with Pedal Pushers Fancies, which is Fran yet. They haven't become Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. In fact, they used to be called How to Grow a Mustache. And that was and we had a choice of vintage, and that was pretty much all we had back then. Cobra Classic changed things, and it's still pretty expensive. I'm gonna go against the grain on my neck, and let me put a little bit on my bottom lip here. I've been pretty much using the soap and brush since. I have not went back to my old setup, which was heated, which finally took a crap after I don't know how many years. Was a heated Barbasol, Soothing Aloe, Gillette Fusion Pro Glide. I still keep one just in case I fly anywhere, because I don't trust the airports with my good stuff. Or my blades, And if I can drive, I'll take them with me, which I have proven. Last thing I need is for TSA to lose an $85 razor. I've seen a ton of artisans come and go. Mickey Lee Soapworks, Tim Soaps. Let's see, Reef Point Soaps, Otter Grooming, just recently. Whatnot. I've seen a bunch of people. Straight Razors Designs has also came and went. They were already around when I first started, but they wasn't as big as they was before they decided to call it quits. Right now, I no longer use West Coast Shaving Supplies. Very nice. Look at that. So I pretty much said adios with them. Okay, now for the aftershave jelly. Matching scent. Here's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's pretty much how I got started. I have not looked back except with the cartridges, and I went vintage for most part. I got a 1971 replica of the Track 2 in there, made by Colonel Conk. It's fixed head, 2 blades in the nail, made in India. They were expensive blades. They got 10 of them for like 18 bucks, but the amount of money I've saved on blades has been pretty good, extremely good. In fact, I just got 100 pack coming in any day at this point. From India, the Gillette Wilkinson Sword Saloon pack. I also got a brand new razor from Razor Rock coming, the MJ90A, which is upgraded and improved, superiorly improved Edwin Jagger DE89, and along with some Booster aftershave, Polar Ice, and that along with another handle for my slant in there. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Take care and God bless.